All right, folks. It is Monday, November 4th. We are going to kick off the SPIN project meeting. We're going to talk today about the release, the 3.0 release. That'll be our main subject. If you have any items for discussion around 3.0, please bring them up. If you have any other items for discussion, please throw them onto the agenda. I'd like to give a quick status update. It does look like we have the LGTMs we need on the WASI-KV PR. And so I believe Vaughn is going to kick off a release of a SPIN 3.0 RC today. If it doesn't happen today for any reason, it will happen tomorrow. You should look forward to a 3.0 cut as quickly as possible. We'll test the release candidate and we'll release as soon as Wednesday or Thursday. We're hoping for a midweek release so that if your project takes a dependency on SPIN, that you'll have that available to cut your subsequent releases. Post a 3.0 release, we will also cut the releases for all of the SDKs and various assets that we need. There are some conversations, or there have been some conversations, and there are some issues on the board around release for subsequent plugins and things like that. And so that will all be managed after an official 3.0 release. That's where we are now. Do we have any questions? And Vaughn, thank you so much for joining. I know it's early for you as well, but do you have any updates for us on the 3.0 release? I just kind of gave an overview saying that we have the necessary LGTMs for the WASI-KV and that you would cut an RC today. But if you have any latest updates, feel free to chime in.
Thanks. That's the main thing I was going to mention. So if you've already covered that, we're good.
Okay, sounds good. And the only other thing you missed was we'll try to do a midweek 3.0 release, and then everybody else can have that for their subsequent releases. Any subjects? Anything else we want to discuss?
Vaughn, I noticed that you've been looking at language support, which thank you for taking that on. Was there anything you wanted to bring up that came out of that? I noticed, I think, I forget if there was an error with Ruby, but that wasn't causing the execution to actually fail. Was there anything else along those lines?
Yeah, that's right with Ruby. Yeah, I was just going through the WASM languages guide on our developer site, mainly to update the manifest, but yeah, also test some languages that you pointed out, Lan, that might not have support in SPIN 3. All the languages look good except for, well, Swift. Swift only has 2.x, SPIN 2.x compatibility. We've updated the docs there. But PHP apps seems to still error out with SPIN 3.
Yeah, I think that was, I had sort of initially thought that it was going to be broken, and then I thought that maybe it wouldn't be broken. I can't recall now if I actually ended up testing. So let's just say I'm not surprised. And PHP, I don't believe has ever had component support, so it was in that class of languages that was extremely limited anyway. From my perspective, it's not a problem to drop support from that. It was basically just a toy demo anyway.
Cool. Yeah, I wasn't assuming that would be a huge priority. If we really wanted, we could update the docs similar to Swift. That although we have a PHP template, I think, so we just have a plan on what we want to do there. But we can follow up.
Yeah, if it's not working, we should delete the template.
Thanks, Lan. Anything else from anybody else? Welcome, Darwin. We are so excited to have you. Thanks for lurking. Okay, I don't have anything else for our agenda. So I think we could call it. Unless anybody has any last minute items, I think folks are just really eager to cut a release and do KubeCon stuff, so. Anyways, thank you. Cheers, bye. Oh, Michael, go ahead. I'm sorry. I
I
thought you
was just doing the manual hand while trying to find the other hand. Well,
Gotcha.
whatever. Um, so announcement wise, I assume there will be a blog post written for fermion.com.
I think Fredo and I are gonna write that one.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think Radu and I are gonna write that one.
Okay, cool.
Unless you want to help, then you're welcome to.
Thank you.
All right. Anything else? All right. Cheers. Bye, y'all.